Phil, is there anything in particular that stands out in your mind that is significant or you enjoy being part of this group?
Well, yes, but let me digress just a
Sure.
little bit, 'cause I'm taking advantage of it.
Absolutely.
We've talked about the precinct captains, we've talked about our resource officers. There's another group, a part of the Neighborhood Watch Coalition, and that's our community programs folks, and that's Belinda Bradham.
Yes.
She does a lot of hard work for us, and Monica White. And then there's this Lieutenant Tegens.
Yes.
And he puts up with us and does a lot of great work too. So we thank all of you very much.
You're too kind, Phil. It's a pleasure.
And so we really need to thank you all for everything that you do, because you help make it work. Yes. And without you, the partnership wouldn't be a partnership.
Thank you.
And I'm back to your question. The Neighborhood Watch, working with our neighbors, is an opportunity, but it also is expanded into working with the rest of the city. For example, the Department of Emergency Management has just started a new program on community resource education training to help our neighbors become first responders in the event of an emergency like a hurricane. And down the South community, you know, we're kind of aware of hurricanes coming across that seawall. And it's bringing that into the neighborhood watches and into the Neighborhood Watch Coalition to help expand that citywide. That's so refreshing.
Very good. Well, on that note, I would like to say something before we end the program. I would be remiss if I didn't tell all of you how much I admire you for what you do. You know, I always say that a person should not be measured so much by their successes, but by their service and what they do for others. And obviously you three exemplify that, as well as all the groups across the city. It really takes an honorable and big person to step forward and make a difference, or at least try to make a difference. So I admire what you do. I know, Phil, you want to give the community programs division quite a bit of credit, but we could not do it without all of the folks that are involved in Neighborhood Watch. Notice I didn't say Crime Watch. I'm getting better, as you said earlier. With that, if there's one thing that you would say to somebody who is right now considering becoming a member of Neighborhood Watch, Mary, what would that be?
Get out, get involved, think about your community, think about where you live, think about the youth in your community. Come out, get involved, get involved.
Vicki?
Don't wait until something happens in your community for you to get involved. Get involved before that happens. Get out there and say hello to your neighbor. Get to know your neighbors. A lot of people now are busy. Yeah, we work hard and we have our busy lives, but getting out there, just knowing your neighbors, communicating with your neighbors, and taking it a step further and just coming to one of the meetings just to see what it's all about, to see what resources are actually out here, and protect yourself in the event that something may happen. You know.
Phil, we'll leave the last word to you, sir.
That's dangerous. Let your fingers do the walking. You've already made the decision that you're thinking about it. Pick up the telephone, call the North Precinct, the Central Precinct, or the South Precinct and say, hey, I'm interested, how do I do this? And there'll be somebody there that'll work with you and enable you to work with your neighborhood, your neighbors, and make it grow.
Very good. For Behind the Badge, I'm Lieutenant Morgan Tegens. Thank you very much for listening.